Carol Vorderman has divided fans after revealing how she truly feels about Kemi Badenoch's Conservative Party leadership win. The former Countdown host's scathing post comes just days after she accused the BBC of exhibiting bias while covering the new Labour government's autumn budget. On Saturday, November 2, 44-year-old North West Essex MP Olukemi Olufunto Adegoke Badenoch became the first black woman to lead a major political party in the UK. After a 14-week marathon, she successfully beat out Robert Jenrick, 42, to be named as former Prime Minister Rishi Sunak's successor. In her victory speech, the mother of three described the election win as an enormous honor, before pledging it was time for her party to get down to business. In the wake of the appointment, Carol, 63, has taken to X, formerly known as Twitter, to discuss Badenoch's rise to the top, writing, "Kemi Badenoch is the new Tory leader. Excellent news. The Tories now have not a hope in hell, hell being the operative word. But prepare for the right-wing newspapers to go even further right, and 5 years of Brexit-level abuse," she typed before wishing her 981,000 followers a happy Saturday. The ex-BBC Radio Wales host's post has ruffled some feathers, with one social media user replying, "Don't be so sure. People have had enough of Labour after 3 months. By 2029, we will be absolutely desperate for change." A second typed, "Bookmark this post, it will age like crab meat. I think it's amazing. First female black political leader in this country. That is a wonderful achievement," admitted someone else. "I like her as well, intelligent woman. Have never voted Tory, but I could under her leadership." "Are you an astrologist? Can you see the future?" queried another user. A fifth wrote, "It's going to be a hot summer, Carol. Stay in or melt is my advice." Earlier this week, Carol, who has recently relinquished her seat on LBC Radio, slammed the BBC for its decision to involve Sir Robbie Gibb in the corporation's coverage of the new Labour government's budget. The 60-year-old is the former head of BBC Westminster and live political programmes as well as the ex-Downing Street Director of Communications. Taking issue with his inclusion, Carol wrote, "How biased is the coverage on BBC #budget 2024 #daily politics right now? If only they'd kept the Tories to the same scrutiny, eh?" Scripting by BBC Board Director, former Tory No. 10 Head of Comms, Robbie Gibb. She continued to tag Bristol Labour MP Darren Paul Jones as she added, "Doing well with a smile." Rachel Reeves' speech saw the Chancellor of the Exchequer announcing that employers will be obligated to raise their national insurance contributions by 1.2% to 15% from April 2025. The 45-year-old also explained that Labour will be raising taxes by £40 billion, despite promising they plan to put more pounds in people's pockets. Last month, Carol stepped away from her LBC radio commitments, citing burnout. Taking to Instagram, the broadcaster revealed he had been suffering from a tight feeling in her chest and was utterly exhausted. Following her exit from LBC, the station has announced Vanessa Feltz will be stepping into her weekend slot. "I can't wait to be a weekend appointment to listen to," said the 62-year-old, who joined LBC back in May. "I'm looking forward to holding Britain's biggest and most spirited conversation with my lovely LBC listeners every Saturday and Sunday afternoon."